Rio here, and this is the first day of the start of the spring 2021 semester at Fresno City College. I'm Rio Waller, and you're getting this message on the first day of the semester because you're enrolled in one of my 4 classes this semester. And I wanted just to give you some basic information around Zoom and Discord because all of my classes share those particular technologies. And I think it's good because I've had a couple of questions and I think it's just helpful to hopefully, I think you tell me if it's helpful for you to understand this. So my classes do not require students to show up at a particular time like a class, okay? I give you work each week and then you complete that by the due dates, and there's late work accepted. There's, benefits to working ahead. I generally try to provide at least 2 weeks of work for you to work on. So no, I don't require you to show up in a Zoom classroom, but I do use Zoom for my office hours, okay? And as of today, each class in its syllabus, and I'm about to flip over and show you, will have a link to my office hours, and it will also have a passcode. This is a security measure so that we make sure only the people that we want to have, meaning only Fresno City students, can get into my Zoom. Okay, so again, just to set it clear, Zoom is used for my office hours. Okay. Now, if your office hours, which I will again review in a minute, don't work for you, then reach out to me and let's figure out a time that we can connect. Okay. And as you see my schedule, you'll see one opportunity for a early evening, or late afternoon schedule. But if I can, I will work out whatever schedule works for you. The key is for you to reach out when you need help. But I'm also going to talk about Discord in a minute, is another way that you may find that some of your classmates could be helpful during times that I'm not around. Okay, so before I jump too far, let's just go over here. Again, this is for all students taking my classes in this, did I say fall, spring semester? Okay, so each class inside the syllabus, there are the office hours, okay? So these are times that I'm in my office, meaning I'm in Zoom sitting there, and you can just come in. You don't have to ask me, you just come. Now, what will happen when you click on this link? And again, I will provide, and I didn't do it before the video because I'm recording this and the general YouTube community, I didn't necessarily want them to have it. But you will, when you get into the syllabus, which by the way, you should, that should be part of the standard practice that you have for a class, no matter what class it is to go through and look at the syllabus. But one addition you will see will be that passcode. So what you would do is on whatever system you're on, and you can do this on phones, you can do this on desktops, laptops, right? Whatever device works for you. It does work better if you have a way to kind of isolate your audio. What does that mean? So that means if you're coming into a Zoom and you happen to be somewhere there's a lot of noise, that can affect our communications, and it just makes our lives together better. So either find a quiet place, or if possible, get a pair of headphones or earbuds to do that. All right, so the other feature about my Zoom is that I have what's called a waiting room. And now I do this in case I'm with a student, we're in the middle of something, and I want to keep that. It's kind of like, when you go to an instructor's door and there's a student and talking to them, and you wait until that student's done to come in. Well, if there's a situation like that, which could be, especially as we move forward in the semester in my programming classes, because they do code reviews. So I just want you to know there may be a time if you come into those office hours that you're put in the waiting room. And as soon as I can, I will bring you into the regular Zoom. Okay. So just know, so the 2 things about this are Here's the times. Wednesday is the 5 to 6. I did have a change to this from last semester. I was holding it until 7. I moved this until later at 6, but this also is an evening already set aside for me. So if you want to meet with me on the evening, that would be a good night to do it since I already have that set up in my schedule. So I just want you to know that. So normally 1 to 1:50 on Monday and Tuesday and Thursday, 11 on Friday, and then 5 to 6 p.m. on Wednesday. I know I didn't do those in order, but hopefully you have it. So Zoom is an opportunity for you and I to connect directly, for me to be able to see your screen, you to be able to see mine, and for us to have that conversation. There's definitely benefit to you, especially if you're struggling with something, to come see me, right? So that's Zoom. So the other thing I do is I have what's called a Discord server. So if you've never heard this, ask somebody you know who does a lot of gaming and they'll probably give you an earful about it. But basically, it's a website, but it's also set up so that we can have immediate conversation between us, and between you and your classmates, and between students that I've had in prior semesters. So my goal for this system, just to give you that kind of understanding, and the reason they're students from prior semesters, is that there's often things like if I get job notices, somebody reaches out for some kind of work, then I will post those into there and just general discussion. So to be clear, I do have a place though, and I do one of the videos that talks about this, but I'm just going to remind you about this today. And I'm going to flip over to Discord. You do have to join the server. Once you join the server, you'll see a couple of things. As a matter of fact, let me just go look at it. So in this case, there's a code of conduct for how to handle ourselves. There's a general, and these are really meant for any students that have taken my classes in the past, or for you who want to ask general questions of maybe previous students. But down here towards the bottom, these are the current FCC students. These are the channels for you. The only one, the first time you come in here, will be this particular says start here. As a matter of fact, somebody just came in and asked me to add them into one of the class channels. Okay, so this is what you do: is once you get on Discord, you go into the start here, you ask me to add you into whichever class you're in, and I will do that. And then you will see that class show up. Okay, now Discord is used for, and I said it, but let me say it again, because it's important to understand what these different systems are used for. So if you just want to ask a question, either of me or of your classmates, because that's the thing, is we're all available at different times during the day. And what I love about Discord is it works great on my mobile device. God, it makes me sound so old, on my phone. So that if I happen to be, let's just say, out and about, it is true. Even in the world we live, we do go out still. Maybe it's just outside, but is that I can just respond, especially if it's a quick question. Quick question. That sounds funny. So this is a great way to get support. So Zoom is a way to connect with me one-on-one. Discord is a way to connect with not just me, but with your classmates. And the last thing I want to say about Zoom is this, is that I am typically not a late night person. I'm someone that kind of tries to kick off like offline and not look, because I look at screens all day long and I need a break sometimes. So I typically will try to start getting offline around 6 or 7 in the evening, sometimes 5, depending on what's going on in my life. But just know that if you're up late, I'm not going to be. But again, the benefit is that some of your classmates hopefully are. So hopefully now you have a better idea of, and by the way, each class, no matter which class you're taking of mine, has a start here. Some of you on your start here actually have a video that I had sent out before the start of the semester. Okay, I think that's in 95 and 93. as well. So I teach 2 programming classes, a web development class and a computer concepts class. And I just want to thank you for being here. I'm looking forward to this semester. This is our second start being completely online. I enjoy the online environment, but I know not everyone does. So thank you for willing to be flexible. Although I hope that after this experience, if this happens to be your first online class, that you enjoy this. I do enjoy this. I did my master's online. I've been teaching online for quite some time. I enjoy the online mode, but I also enjoy the connection, which is why I wanted to tell you today about Zoom for office hours, what you need to get in, and about Discord, the ability to ask direct questions and hopefully get immediate answers if somebody's available. Okay, have a great start of this semester, and I will talk to you soon. Peace out.